Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty the Crappy Crafter. Some weeks ago I mentioned that I had some shaped bezels to fill. I have a lot more than I thought I did. We are obviously not going to do all of these today. We'll do half a dozen or so. We're going to use some colored UV resin, and it'll be fairly simple and straightforward. But they're gonna be good looking when they're done. So let's just get right into it. Alright, let's get right into it. So, like the last time, I'm going to be using this weird tape. It feels so weird. I don't even know what it's supposed to be for. You know, like what was this tape meant for before people started using it for bezel backers, because it just feels weird. It's very plastic. It feels very brittle almost, but whatever. Anyways, so I'm putting tape on the back of all of the bezels because we don't want resin to leak everywhere, and this tape works surprisingly well. I don't know what it is, but it works really well. They just call it resin tape at this point on Amazon. I don't know. Make sure that they're stuck down real good. Now, because these are so tiny, I'm going to make way too much colored resin for everything. So I will also just be pouring the waste resin into little molds, just so, I can use them for something else. And as always, when I lack creativity, I go for rainbows. Everything has rainbows. Try to speed our way through this. I like using UV resin. I really do. And when you cure these, remember to cure both sides. Always cure both sides, whether they're in a mold or not. UV resin, cure both sides. Always. I tried to keep my colors very translucent or transparent, depending on... Now, they're not transparent. You can't really see through them, but you can see light through them. I wanted to make sure that light could get through them so that they would cure properly. Because if you don't, then, shit's just not gonna work. You don't want that. Oh, there's the kitty. We're starting the kitty, and I'm hitting it with a little light first before I put it under the big light because I didn't want the UV resin to spread while I was waiting, If I had just let it sit there, it would have spread too far and taken up too much space. I only wanted it to take up a little tiny space. These are so easy to do. A really fun, relaxing, just simple thing to do. And remember, always cure both sides. Always, always, always. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these bows, but I'll figure it out at some point. They're small, maybe they can go in a shaker charm. Maybe I'll make more and turn them into earrings. While I was working on this particular one, I kept not being able to count how many circles, how many dots were in the center. Sometimes it looked like 8, sometimes it looked like 7, and my brain just was not comprehending. It was just not working. It was weird. I don't know. It was really hard to get resin into that little itty bitty spot above her head. But it, we get it. It gets there. It works. Now this is not black. This is just a brown because I wanted to use, like I said, a translucent color that light would definitely go through. And I thought about using just a transparent black, but I was like, you know what? Brown's close enough. I think my favorites out of these, all of these, are the two cat ones. Go figure, because I'm just a cat person. If there's a cat involved, I'm probably going to like it better than anything else. Now it's time to take all the tape off. See how they came out, how they worked. The tape left a little bit of blue on the back of the hugging cats. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure why it did that on the one and not on any of the others. Yeah, pretty that is. That is so cool. I know I probably should have put something in the center of that one, but I kind of like the way it looks the way it is. So I'm gonna leave it. So many pretty things, and we have things that need danglies, so let's give them danglies. And I'll say it at the end, I should have put the leaves on the feathers on the other one, and the little teardrops on this one, but whatever. I think the leaves are too long for the lotus. I keep calling them leaves, they're feathers. I think the feathers are too long for the lotus, afterthought, but they're alright. They're okay. The little teardrops are cute, though. They were my mom's, and part of her crafting stuff. She had so much crafting stuff. Yeah, pretty it is. Well, I think those came out super cute. So, let's take a look at them again. Here's a little calico kitty. And here's a little chakra thing. And here is two kitties hugging it out. And a little 20-sided something or other. I'm gonna assume it's a 20-sided die because that's just the way I roll. And the lotus with some feathers. Although after I put the feathers on, they probably would have fit better on this. And these would have fit better on that. But you know what? I think they worked out really, really well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that kind of crap. And let me know if you want to see me do some more bezels. Until next week, stay safe.